Well, hello, guys.
Morning, morning.
Yeah, it looks like a brake shoe is going wonky. That horn signaled that the train stopped.
On at the park today. Some of you will have tickets for the trolley ride, and I think a few of you may have tickets for the 9:15 ride. There you go. Okay, so the trolley boards on the same platform that we'll be getting off of the train at, right? So you can just head right across the other side of the platform, and the trolley should be there at the ready waiting for you. There are several trolley rides operated by our friends at the Electric City Trolley Museum throughout the day. The trolley will board at the boarding platform that this train is going to stop at. We also have train rides on board this very train. We're going to swap out our 1958 514 diesel for our number 26 Baldwin steam locomotive. And those rides are going to take place at 10:30, 11:30, 1:15, and 2:30. And those will have a ranger on board narrating a bit of what you can see around the rail yard, talk a little bit about the history of the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad, a little bit about the Scranton area in general. So very informative, much more informative than my narration of the way, which is more about orienting you and let you know what's at the park. So those tickets are first come, first served. Your badge will get you on board there. Those train rides are going to board in the main complex at track 12. Look for any ranger or any volunteer in a uniform shirt that has an NPS arrowhead. You need directions for how to get to track 12. There are a lot of signs around as well, but that's in the main complex. Very important too is that is your train ride back to the Radisson. So in the afternoon, there's a train that is leaving at 1:15. There's a train that's leaving at 2:30. That's the last train that will be leaving going back to the Radisson. So if you'd like to get a ride back, hop on board that. Each one of those train rides back and forth will be making a stop at the Radisson. If you... a little bit of traffic coming the other direction. That is Bobby and our front end loader. They're moving some pieces of equipment around. If you miss the 2:30 train ride back, you will need to make your own way back to the Radisson. It's about an 0.8 of a mile walk through the Steamtown Mall, which is pleasant and fun as well. But just keep that in mind. If you want to take the train ride back, that's going to be 1:15 or 2:30. Lots of things going on at the park. We have our full locomotive restoration shop open for you to visit. We have the dramatic Ring of Fire being demonstrated there. Our very own mechanic Johnny Bibelow often sings Ring of Fire from Johnny Cash while he is interpreting and demonstrating that Ring of Fire, one of the important mechanical tools used to put the tires on the locomotive wheels. We also have a hand car, so there's a pump car that you can operate and move on the tracks. We have a great Pullman business car, our number 353 Black Diamond that's open. So lots of things going on throughout the day. We have a mix of cooled and warm spaces at the park. So we have a visitor center that is icy cold. That's where most of the restrooms are. Our technology museum, also very nice and pleasant. Our history museum, some HVAC challenges, so a little warm in there. So mix of cool and warm spaces. The shrink wrap cars, right? We have a lot of unrestored pieces that we are working on. As you know, probably very expensive, and it takes a lot of time and staff to restore a lot of this equipment. So we have wrapped it up to protect it from the elements while we're awaiting full restoration. So we have come to stop at our platform. So in just a moment, we are going to be getting off of the platform. I'll be out here on the platform, and out here to meet us too, I believe, will be our superintendent. That is Superintendent Jeremy Comaz. And many of you will know, if you've been part of the organizers, Megan Stevens, who is our partnerships and permit coordinator. So just momentarily, we'll be getting off of the crane, and I'll lead you on over to the complex. So again, thank you all for being with us today. If you have any questions, let me know. Let anybody in one of these uniforms and funny ranger hats know. So welcome to the Lionel Collectors Club of America, and have a great day at Steamtown.
Official car.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Bob, you want to come in?
So what can you tell me about this car?
Built in 1916 at the cost of $33,000 to the Lehigh Valley. This is the top of the line. This is their executive car for the Lehigh Valley executives. This is all steel body Pullman.
Uh-huh.
Made to look like it. It's all steel. Everyone thinks it's wood. That's how
Oh, I mean, that's how Pullman did it, huh?
Yeah, this is how well they painted it. You know,
Yeah.
to make it look like wood. Factory original air conditioning. Been installed by Frigidaire in 1937 in this car. So what you're feeling right now is 1937 air conditioning.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah, yeah. The car is set up to be 1940s, post-World War II era.
Uh-huh.
So you'll see some pictures in our hallway here by the roomettes that are original 1916, 1917 photos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and you can go all the way up to the dining room, which would have also been the executive boardroom if they needed to have a meeting.
Oh, Pat.
Hey.
The other lines aren't on it. I was looking to see if there was one that went into Shamokin.
The executive car. Oh, look at that, heat control.
Take it off the track, do whatever work, bring it back home.
Hey, we need someone else to take the load.
I'll go with you. Okay, come on down.
Thank you. I think they're over in the bookstore.
Okay, so I saw you take it.
I'm going over there now. Okay, we're back to right on that thing.
Track 12.
Track 12 is just right over, see the numbers above stalls?
Yeah. Oh, okay, all right.
They're coming out.
That was good. Thank you, Coach.
Got it.
Got it. here you can see one of the pits that they would use to work on the engines. Yeah, here's where they have the spare parts. Baltimore and Ohio, ready for restoration. So this is the back shop. What can you tell me about this room?
Ooh, really cool things. So you are currently in our oldest building here at Steamtown. This was built in 1865.
1865.
Yeah.
And are all these parts that are used and equipment that's used to repair the engines?
Yep. Most of it came to us military surplus. Some of it was being used by other railroad machine shops. We've got a lot of material over here that we do work with.
Yeah.
And then some really cool machines.
Sure.
Cuts metal. We have a wheel press.
Yeah,
back
a shear.
There. Yep. Lathe back there.
Oh, vertical lathe.
Yeah. Pretty impressive.
That is. Well, thank you very much.
You got it. Enjoy the rest of your visit here in the shop.
So you guys are the Ring of Fire guys, huh?
Yes, we are.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it if you'd like.
I would.
All right. Well, this particular wheel set is a relatively small wheel set from a steam locomotive. It's a trailing truck wheel. It rolls behind a much larger drive wheels with the drives,
Okay.
different ones made for different sizes.
Okay, okay,
It is slightly adjustable for, you know.
okay.
The only thing that's similar with that is this outer portion is a steel tire on a cast steel rim. And as that locomotive rolls down the tracks, those steel tires wear. Use that ring of fire to heat that steel tire up enough to expand it away from the rim. And two guys with sledgehammers, one on each side, will knock this tire off onto this bracket that I bolted to it. And we could remove that old tire and hang a new one up there. Now the new tire will bore out the center slightly smaller than that rim diameter.
Okay.
So we got to heat that up first to expand it enough to push it on. And as it cools, it shrinks, and that's what holds that tire on. Now this is a relatively cool flame. We're going to heat that up. We want to do it quick before the heat soaks into the rim too. So if we add a little bit of air to it, we'll get a nice hot blue flame. Now this is how we would heat that tire up if we're going to change the tire.
Okay.
So that's how we change steel tires here at Steamtown.
Excellent.
Now there is one other thing we do when we're changing tires. We sing a song by good old Johnny Cash himself. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire. Well, thank you.
Thank you too.
You're welcome.
Hey, getting into the visitor center. What'd you find out, Coach?
Here's the map.
Oh, that's a better map.
That's what the woman said.
Okay, ticket information. Steam locomotive. Tender cab boiler smoke box. So oil house interior, a lot of oiling going on. And looks like the oil came from these big tanks down here. Yeah. Coming into the Trolley Museum. This way. Nice trolley cars.
Along the way, we'll point out a few of the interesting sights
There's an old abandoned coal mine we'll go by and we'll tell you a little bit about it. It's a big part of the local history. Beautiful 3-story waterfall called the Step Falls. Mile-long tunnel, that's the feature of the trip. And about 2.5 miles of woods where the ride will end all the way up to the baseball stadium. That's where our track, the overhead wire end, and we'll turn around and come back, and I'll explain to you how we do that once we get there. And it's about a 45-minute trip. And lastly, this car is 99 years old this year. 1926 it was built, ran in the western suburbs of Philadelphia. Pretty much everything is original except the advertisement cards, reproductions. The seats you're sitting on, other than the wooden seats, have been recaned over the years. So other than that, though, you are back in 1926. So very simple to begin. We're going to signal the motorman with 2 bells. 2 bells simply means take the trolley car ahead. So hang on to your nickels, everyone. A famous trolley expression. That was the original fare on the trolley, a nickel. So here we go.
So we're stopping at the street so the flagman can get out and make sure we have a good right-of-way. There's our flagman.
We're not that far. Look at, there's the Radisson.
Yeah, look at that. So our flagman is going out to the street, ready to stop traffic. And that's how it's done.
On your left-hand side again, beautiful view. This is Roaring Brook underneath of us. And if you keep looking through all those tree limbs, I know it's a little hard to see, but the step falls are up there. It's a 3-story man-made waterfall. Up above that is Mayock Park, with the city of Scranton. The big bridge in the foreground, that's the Harrison Avenue Bridge. Really beautiful scenic spot. So now we're ready for the tunnel. The tunnel is a mile long, 120 years old. It's directly under Crown Avenue. It's a long avenue through the hill section of the city. It took a year to build it, 1904 to 1905. And when they completed it in 1905, it cost $1 million. Here we go, everybody. That's that.
So we're going on a mile-long tunnel.
It'll feel good.
1915. Yeah, good speed for a trolley. It's almost getting into doodlebug territory.
Now everybody, you're going to notice 2 tracks on the right as we continue. We're on the side of the hill. We do share our track with the local freight train. Actually, my job is to see Well, everybody, we are at the end of the line. Now, PNC Field is in front of us. That's the home of the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. They're the New York Yankees AAA affiliate. And at this point now, because we're at the end, the motorman has to get out of the car. He's going to switch the poles on the roof. When we came up to this point, the rear pole is up. It glides along the wire, accepts the electricity, and that's what powers it. The front pole is down. So the motorman will do vice versa. He'll now put the front up, take the back down. He'll grab his operating control handles from this end, and he's going to go to that end. The back becomes the front, and the front is the back. So for you guys now, you have the easy part. Everybody's sitting sideways. These are stationary seats. They don't move. But the rest of you do have an option. If you don't want to ride backwards, you stand up, and only the back of your seat is hinged. This is the handle. On the end, just the back goes over. Do not touch the seat doesn't move, but the back is hinged, so it'll go over, and you'll be facing this way, or you can ride backwards if you choose to. There you go, perfect example how to do it.
Can we do that?
You want to flip it?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Face forward. I'll be glad to help do it. Just the back. There you go. The seat doesn't move.
Do you want this window seat?
You can hit it.
No, I'm good. Thank you, Alex.
Fantastic having you here in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Howdy!
Did
you guys have a good time? Was it fantastic? Was it everything you ever wanted? You gotta keep your ticket. The Rangers probably gonna check it.
And
Yeah, I don't need a ticket. I got a hat.
A little bit, and
That's my ticket. I got a badge too.
Hey, nice that you're making the rounds, Jeremy.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed it.
Yes.
You guys enjoy it?
An incident report that we have to fill out, and the pressure in that boiler under running speed gets up to about 180 psi. Now you might think that's a lot. Not too bad, but when you consider that compared to the big boy, it runs at 300 psi. Now it's green in color, and when we first got that here, I thought it was black. And somebody touring here said, I worked down at Baldwin, and that was never black, it was always green. So they researched that. We have an excellent research and archival department and historians, and they researched it. They got the tip color from Baldwin that it actually was, and they repainted it that green color, and that was actually the actual green color that it was when it ran down in the yard as a switcher for the Baldwin Corporation and Eddystone, Pennsylvania. It's on our park property, but it's separate, run by the county, and they do have a really nice museum, and they do run that trolley excursion. I understand some of you did take that. That goes up to their shops in Montage. There it goes by. You look over by the mall, you'll see the trolley going by. It runs on the electric wire above it, the cable. The Bridge 60 tower that we just passed was built in 1963. And once that was built, it took out all the interlocking towers and the signaling that was done along this line, mainly in the Scranton area. So everything today is dispatched out of Bridge 60. There's a statue up there, it's done by the So the whole line going all the way up to the Pocono is what they call dark. There's no signals up there, there's no lights. It's all done by radio transmission and foreign duties that these crews get before they depart. the direction of the left wall, east and west. We started in New York City. We got a ferry across the Hudson to Hoboken, New Jersey. Hoboken was mile number 1. Hoboken all the way to Niagara. Okay, we turn our attention back onto the north side. Pretty soon we'll be coming up to the Radisson. Those of you that are getting off, this will be the stop to get off. There will be only one stop to get off at the Radisson, and this will be it. So if you want to gather your belongings, get yourself ready. We're going to get off the same way we got off, the same coach, back there, the 303. If you have not had a chance to go into the Radisson, please do. It's an absolutely beautiful structure. It is the train station for this railroad, built in 1908, and still being used today. There's all kinds of marble pillars, marble floors, the end tiles around the perimeter, and if you look up in the ceiling, there's Tiffany glass. To take a look around and take photos. In 1908, it was said to be the most beautiful railroad station in the country. And it truly is. It's an absolutely beautiful station.
That's how we change steel tires here at Steamtown.
Excellent.
Now there is one other thing we do when we're changing tires. We sing a song by good old Johnny Cash himself. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire.